So just while we wait for the next activity on track, let's remind ourselves what we had a little while ago, which was the Gurney Cup. That good start by Rob Hall, and after a not such a good start, Miles Griffiths, who you've just heard from, going backwards. He fought back as best he could, but on the opening lap there was drama as off the road went Chris Goodwin. Wesley Mitchell's Chevron with a bit of damage in the back got away with it. Mark Shaw less fortunate, that car on the grass and stranded on the inside, so he was a retirement. We had the safety car and the race got back underway with Rob Hall powering away in the lead with Andrew Smith and James Cottingham's GT40 doing the chasing. Number 3 GT40 looking to try to find a way by. It got ahead on the pit stops as some good battles raged on track, including Tom Kristensen, who'd had to start from the pit lane after, of all things, a change of crash helmet. He was on his toes, getting himself up through the order, picked away past Richard Mine's GT40, and Tom Kristensen ultimately relaying Sam Hancock on the pit stops, as in early came James Cottingham. The benefit of that was the pit lane was pretty empty, so even though they were slightly under the regulation pit stop time, they came out with an absolutely monster lead, one that Andrew Smith was not going to lose. Still through the traffic pounded Tom Kristensen, getting ahead of the Wesley Mitchell driven Chevron B8 going into St Mary's. Christian Glazel-owned car cycling through its stop. Tom Kristensen done, and in got Sam Hancock as out on track. Andre Lotterer was fighting his way into contention as well, picking his way past Shedden, but there was just no stopping Andrew Smith. He built up a massive advantage early on in his stint, and driving the car on the edge, he was not to be denied. The penalty that he got for being short on the pit stops was 2.5 seconds. It was nothing at all in real terms given the size of his lead, as behind Sam Hancock tried to fend off Dario Franchitti for second place. It was a rather elasticated gap, and behind them Andre Lotterer had a big lose at Woodcote, but continued undaunted. To the checkered flag came Andrew Smith, who along with James Cottingham wins the Gurney Cup.